Hi ladies and gents, it's Ian Miles here from KarmaLifestyles.com.
With me, Gabrielle. Right, it's me, Annabella Rose.
What are the signs that a girl likes a guy but she hides it?
She'll kind of laugh at his jokes but then like maybe look away.
She'd make more things awkward, or like she'd fight for him just to talk to him.
Touching the hair is kind of like a lot
definitely.
of eye contact.
I think just a bit like more flirty in general. Maybe talk about other boys.
Eye contact, yeah, definitely.
Smiling, eye contact and body language.
Yeah, okay, let me try. So if I'm like looking at you like this.
I feel like just playing hard to get and just ignoring them. So, you know, they'll be doing really sweet gestures and showing up at your door and sending you sweet messages, but just playing hard to get.
Signs of male insecurities that would turn you off.
When they cry more than I do. Keeps looking in the mirror. When they're too cocky.
When a man doesn't like that he earns less than you.
If he's so jealous.
I am a girl. If I love a man, definitely I'm gonna get jealous of.
When you're too cocky, something's wrong.
What are they trying to hide or
Their
cover up?
biggest fear, basically body-wise or mental-wise, they think they're superior to you when they're not. They think they're better looking than you when they're not.
When they're not comfortable enough with themselves to be seen out in public with me.
What are the signs that you're in love?
Smiling.
You find them funny even when they're not funny.
You eat lots, you cuddle, you get a bit obsessed with people, heartbeat, being nervous.
Feeling a bit dizzy and like just like a sick feeling.
In my country we say butterfly in the stomach. So yeah, that's one of the feeling.
You start hyperventilating.
Every time I think about him, butterflies. When you like reread conversations, then you know you're kind of trapped, but yeah.
She starts to be hyperactive. I personally don't eat and I start to tremble when I'm around them. Wanting to spend more time together. Eye contact, lots of eye contact. Just wanting to be with him all the time.
Guys, so the question that we have for today is, what signs do you show that you want to be approached by a guy?
I smile.
Perfect.
Just eye contact.
I think very sexy eye contact would be the best. That's what I think. But yeah, that's what attracts me, and I think that's what attracts them.
Signs he has a big personality.
He has to have good posture.
Teeth.
Good listen, confidence, honest. If he's talkative.
He knows a lot about the world, he's got some good banter, you know.
What are the signs of a boring guy in dating for you?
I would say that would be a lack of sense of humor. Just a lack of wit, and like if they're not able to keep up a conversation, I think that's like the biggest red flag. A guy that goes on his phone a lot.
When the guy only speaks about himself.
I'd say Englishmen.
When they speak too much.
Lack of rapport. I don't know if he's not outgoing, not spontaneous. Yeah, it has to be experimental in all aspects of life.
I guess that would be asking very generic questions.
Warning signs that you should avoid a guy.
Talking about their career and how much money they earn.
Delayed replies.
Unwantingly touchy.
Cringy chat up lines. Not neediness.
Definitely their photos on like the dating apps and stuff can be off-putting. When he talks to really a lot of girls and look at his phone display, there are maybe 100 new messages.
What do you think?
When a guy is unclean and wear jogging trousers and don't look for himself.
If you've just met them and they start trying to like get really touchy-feely, or when you've just become like social media friends and they stalk you and like photos from 10 years ago, that's really creepy.
Why is that something that you would avoid?
I think when guys talk to you in bars and they just talk to you about how much they earn, it's really off-putting because that's not the most important thing.
What are the signs that you're going to break up with a guy?
I stop texting so frequently. When I stop checking up on him, and I ask him to meet up because we need to talk.
Probably start pulling away from them.
I think I'll just stop messaging them back.
Distance.
I stop returning his calls or texts.
I think the biggest sign that you're gonna break up with a guy is when you tell him you're gonna break up with him and he still doesn't hear you.
When I stop messaging him or actually reply to his messages, like they're not as fast as usual.
First of all, I will figure it out that I'm alright, so I will start to maybe check his phone or things like this.
What are signs a guy's coming on too strong?
Oh. When they like really maintain eye contact and don't break it at all.
They invite you to your house. Or it can be the way he's dressed.
Asking too many questions.
Touch you.
Too much eye contact.
Always replying to your Instagram stories. When they pinch your bum in a nightclub, no one's ever going to go for that.
Why do you not like that?
I mean, you can probably tell I can't look you in the eye right now. It freaks me out when someone's like, like, yeah.
What about with you pinching the bum? That's quite a bold move.
It's just, yeah, exactly. It's too much. Like, no one's ever going to turn around and be like, your place, my place, let's go.
When he asks is when he's going to come round to your house.
And why is that too strong for you?
Because it's not like anything's not going to happen.
What are the signs of a gold digger, do you think? They just want you to pay for their alcohol, cigarettes, and their weed. They're really bubbly.
Yeah.
They get comfortable with you too easily, and they go out of their way to speak to you. She wears high heels, and she asks you, where are you taking me? Have you got a car?
What are signs that a guy is being needy?
I think the double text is always a big one.
When they are constantly texting you, probably asking where I am, constantly.
They constantly ask for something.
Too many messages.
Have you ever been in contact with a needy guy? A guy's needy with you?
Yeah, I have.
What is it that they're always asking for?
To meet up. I think some people don't take no for an answer.
And let's say you've said no to a guy to go out on a date. Is there any way he can get it back and get you to go on a date? Is there anything he can do?
I think it depends on like their personality and how they are in the past as well.
When he will double and triple text you and won't stop even though you're not replying.
When somebody does that to you, do you spell it out for them to clear off, or is it like a silent figure it out yourself sort of a thing?
I'd probably stop replying.
Okay, and that's a massive sign.
Or I'd kind of like die the conversation down a bit.
What are the signs that a woman wants to date a guy?
I would add him on Facebook and send him a message.
Eye contact is definitely a big thing.
I would say eye contact.
Staring them deeply in the eyes.
I think a cute smile. Something a bit cheeky but not pushing it.
I think there would be like eye contact first, and also like you have to respond to anything that the guy that does to you. Like for example, if it touches you, like you don't have to like move your hands or like be like ice cold. I think as long as you just stick to the game that the guy is playing is fine for you.
What are signs of a confident man?
I like when they do make us laugh. Confident man dress as well. I would say humour. Body language.
In my view, it's all about the posture.
Lovely smile. Honesty. And they can make me laugh.
The way he walks, behaves in front of other people. Yeah, I think that's the most important signs.
So do you think you have to be confident to be funny, or is it?
I think if you are confident, you generally have a really good sense of humour. I think you're quick, you're witty, you just make people laugh. But yeah.
What are the signs that you won't commit to a guy?
That it's not into you.
I will pay for my own meals.
If he's not showing effort,
If he's not giving you like enough attention, like when you try to talk to him and he's like pushing back and stuff like that.
Signs that a guy lacks confidence.
No eye contact.
When he's jealous.
Asking questions, not sure. Eye contact. It's all about the eye contact. Body language. So I think you can tell a guy lacks confidence by his walk. That shows that he lacks confidence, and maybe the way he like talks to girls or approaches them. Like most guys that lack confidence won't even approach a girl in the first place. I think it's the way he communicates.
I think a big sign that a guy lacks confidence is that when like he doesn't compliment you, like he never tells you that you look pretty, he doesn't buy you anything or anything like that.
I'm giving you eye contact. If you can't give it to me, the way he like stand, like if he's like all timid, it's just unattractive. Yeah, like when they stand like bit of like open chest, you know.
What signs would you give if you didn't like a guy?
I definitely don't like a guy who's cocky and full of himself.
Well, I just walk away and I wouldn't talk to them. Just keep walking. Don't look at them. Don't talk to them.
Probably first thing I do is put my hair in a top knot.
Probably tell him to
I guess you just say you aren't interested. I guess silence.
Silence.
Say much.
yeah, silence is a good one.
Yeah.